In previous class, we learned how to remove the background. And we have also seen how to enhance the details, and we did some color correction with camera raw filter. Now in this class we will use smudge brush on face, and we'll learn the right way and direction to use the smudge brush. This is the smudge tool that we will use, just click on this. As you can see here, I'm using a custom brush for smudge tool. You can find the link for this brush in video description below. Just download the brush and load in your Photoshop. In first part we will learn about face smudge, but first duplicate the layer. The main question is, how to choose a perfect strength for smudge brush. It depends on your image resolution, so just choose a high amount, choose approximately 30 to 35 and check the strength by applying on face. Just apply the brush on face expressions or on eyes to check the strength. See, this is too much because it's removing the face expressions. We don't need to flatten the skin, but we need a smooth touch. You can also apply and check on eyes. Don't apply this much strength, just choose a smooth value. So now let's decrease the value 10 points and check. Now this is looking fine because it's not damaging the skin texture and face expressions, so I will suggest you to choose approximately this much strength. So let's start the smudging, removing the check layer, and again I'm making another duplicate copy. So my brush strength is 20. I suggest you to take start from forehead. The important thing is brush direction. So what is the right directions? I tell you. I show you by drawing some lines. On forehead use the brush in right and left direction horizontally. And for nose, use the brush in this direction vertically. And for this part use the brush in this direction. Now we will do practically. You will need to resize your brush again and again, and to do this quickly you can use the square bracket keys from your keyboard. One more and the most important tip. Please never apply the brush too much on these face expression lines. These lines are so important and the real beauty of any smudge painting. If you will remove these lines, your image will look cartoonic or fake like a vector art. So never remove or hide these expressional lines. Now let's start our smudge work properly. Just place your smudge brush, press and hold the left button of your mouse, and drag the mouse, left to right, and right to left. Like this, very simple. Just watch carefully and try to listen the mouse click sound. Notice that when I'm releasing the mouse button and when I continuously holding the button. Honestly saying guys, this is a very tricky job and you can learn only by doing practice. Practice will make you perfect, and for query you can always ask me for help in comments. Please guys, always feel free to ask in comments, I will always help you to learn this. Do it carefully and just take your time. This is a time-taking technique. Don't feel shy, ask anything that you can't understand. Ask again and again until you learn. Just zoom in and watch carefully. Don't miss any part. So here I'm going to make this part little fast to save your time. Please don't skip any part of any lesson. You can miss any important tip by skipping the video. because you don't know the exact part of the video where I will give you tips, so just play the video and watch till the end carefully. And from here on nose we will use the brush vertically. And also for the both corners of forehead. Now once again I am going to run this part fast to save your time. Here use the brush in this direction. And for the other side in opposite direction. Watch the face expressions carefully and try to follow them, don't use your smudge brush against the texture direction. Follow the same direction that I am marking. You will become a professional smudge painter when you understand the right direction of skin texture. Do practice daily, make at least 2 pics in a week because only practice can help you to understand this. I can tell you verbally only but you can experience it by doing practice practically. Watch this tutorials again and again until you understand the basics. See and memorize, in these directions we have to use the smudge brush. Don't smudge on lips, we will do it later. And you can also draw a line around the lips for your understanding. Now I will remain just outside of this boundary line. This is not a necessary part but you can do just for your convenience. The smudge for face is done. Now in next part we will work on ears, neck, and on dress, and that's also a tricky job. If you have any query or question, please comment below. I will must answer your all questions. You can ask me again and again, that should be my pleasure. I hope this should be helpful for you. See you in next class.